As a Christian, it's essential to examine the values and policies of political parties to determine which ones align with biblical principles. Liberal Democrats, in particular, have been a subject of scrutiny among Christians due to their stance on various issues. While not all Democrats hold liberal views, the party's overall platform and many of its prominent members' ideologies have raised concerns among Christians. In this essay, we'll explore the reasons why, as a Christian, it's challenging to trust liberal Democrats. First and foremost, liberal Democrats' stance on abortion is a significant point of contention. The party's platform has consistently supported a woman's right to choose, which translates to supporting abortion on demand. This stance is in direct conflict with the biblical teaching that human life is sacred and created in God's image, Genesis 1:27, Psalm 139, 13-14. The Bible teaches that life begins at conception, and abortion is considered murder, Exodus 20:13, Psalm 51:5. Many liberal Democrats, including prominent leaders, have refused to support laws that protect the unborn, such as the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act. This unwillingness to protect the most vulnerable members of society is deeply troubling for Christians who believe that all human life has inherent value. Another area of concern is the Liberal Democrats' approach to marriage and family. The party has been instrumental in redefining marriage to include same-sex unions, which contradicts the biblical definition of marriage as a union between one man and one woman, Genesis 2:24, Matthew 19:4-6. While Christians are called to love and respect all individuals, regardless of their sexual orientation, the redefinition of marriage undermines the biblical teachings on family and relationships. Additionally, liberal Democrats have pushed for policies that promote gender ideology, which can lead to the erosion of traditional family values and the confusion of children regarding their gender identity. Liberal Democrats' stance on religious freedom is also a cause for concern. The party has supported laws and policies that infringe upon the rights of Christians to practice their faith freely. For example, the party has backed the Equality Act, which would force Christians to compromise their beliefs on issues like same-sex marriage and transgenderism. This legislation would also limit the ability of Christian businesses and organizations to operate according to their convictions. The Bible teaches that Christians should be free to worship and live out their faith without fear of persecution or reprisal, 1 Timothy 2:1-4, Acts 5:1-9. Furthermore, Liberal Democrats' economic policies often prioritize government control and redistribution of wealth over individual freedom and personal responsibility. The Bible teaches that individuals are responsible for their own economic well-being and that of their families, 2 Thessalonians 3:10-12, 1 Timothy 5:8. While Christians are called to care for the poor and vulnerable, this should be done through voluntary charity and community support, rather than forced government redistribution. Liberal Democrats' emphasis on big government and welfare programs can create a culture of dependency, rather than promoting self-sufficiency and personal initiative. Finally, Liberal Democrats' approach to education and culture is often at odds with Christian values. The party has promoted curriculum and policies that undermine traditional values and promote secular humanism. For example, many Liberal Democrats support the teaching of critical race theory and gender ideology in public schools, which can be detrimental to the spiritual and emotional well-being of children. The Bible teaches that children are a gift from God and that parents have a responsibility to train them up in the ways of the Lord, Psalm 127, 3-5, Proverbs 22:6. In conclusion, as a Christian, it's challenging to trust Liberal Democrats due to their stance on issues like abortion, marriage and family, religious freedom, economics, and education. While individual Democrats may hold different views, the party's overall platform and many of its prominent members' ideologies are in conflict with biblical teachings. Christians are called to be discerning and to evaluate the policies and values of political parties in light of Scripture. By doing so, we can make informed decisions about which parties and candidates best align with our values and promote the common good. Ultimately, Christians should prioritize biblical principles and values over political party affiliation, and seek to promote a culture that honors God and respects the dignity of all human life.